countries, the continental countries.
I do love this.
The United States and the UK is ocean countries.
Yeah.
For the inner land countries, continental countries, they want to get the territory bigger. They want to occupy bigger and bigger territories. They want to become the big empires. But the ocean countries is different. Like United States, UK, they do not take control of the territory. They do not enlarge the territory. They want to control.
Yeah.
They want to control the channel. What's the channel? Transportation channel. Why the United States and the UK, they have a lot of the military base across the whole world.
Yeah.
United States have over 800 military base across the whole world in the Pacific Oceans, in the Atlantic Oceans, in the Mediterranean Oceans, and even in the German, South Korea, Japan, they all have the military base. They take control Malacca Strait. They take control the Gibraltar Strait. That's why they take control of the channel, the power projector capabilities, capacity. If they anything anywhere, they have the problem, they get the trouble, they can send their troops, they can send their fleet, their armed force, their navy go over there to defeat them.
But
the Russia is a totally different country.
yeah.
They don't care about the channel. They want to occupy big territory.
Russia is like I'm telling you, Russians, they like to be like America. They like American. They like anything about Western Europe is superior to Russia, my friend. All I just want to know why this Russia is not like a Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but let's be. Yeah.
Listen to me. Yeah.
So I'm from Russia.
Oh, you're from Russia.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell what we want so everyone understands.
Yeah.
In the 90s, when my country collapsed, everything was lost. We suffered a lot. And right now is the opportunity for us to gain back what we lost. So essentially, we want to become a strong country again so we don't face any threat from America or any other nation that surrounds us. Basically.
Yeah.
And for us, it's a problem because we have lots of bases around our borders. It's an encroachment. So that's why we Russians want, to also expand control to counter that influence.
Yeah, the Russia friends, they talk about that. That is the border. That's Russia is totally different with. I talk about that. Russia.
Saying that
Russia is a land country, continental country, and United States is an ocean country. So this is a different concept of the countries. So based on this, Russia needs the big territories. Like they don't want the NATO to get the bigger and bigger to threat the Russia that exist.
They wanted to be part of NATO. In the 1980s something or 1990s, they wanted.
Yeah, they want to become
part of NATO because Russians, they are very racist also. They want to be with European.
The Russian people believe they are European countries. They are European countries. They are not Asian countries.
They should adopt German way of life, English way of life, and after get along with them. Why not?
Listen, what I told you that there's two concepts: ocean country and land countries. Ocean country, they don't care about the territory. Even UK have a very small countries. They have 70 million people and small country, but they take control of Malacca Strait. They take control of the Gibraltar Strait. They take control the channel, the transportation channel. That's the ocean countries thinking. The concept. The land countries, they want to occupy more. They feel safe. If they have a big territory, they feel safe.
Yeah, I understand. But
they feel safe.
So UK has got no problem with Germany. Yeah, because they share culture. They share their values. Russia, France, Italy, all of them, they share this culture. So why Russia doesn't want that? Why they don't want to be in the club?
I told you that Russia is a different country. They have the thinking. Russia is a national Russia nation is rooted in the Mongol Empire. Do you remember Mongol Empire occupied whole Eurasia continent?
It's too big. And those-
Yeah, Russia want to
It's too big.
become that's the empire.
Because Russia is also
You know, let me finish that. Russia want to revive, become a second Mongol Empire.
Oh.
They want to dominate whole Europe, Asia continent. That is a land countries concept. They want to occupy whole continent. That make them safe. The ocean country like UK and United States, they don't care about the big territory. They care about the power projection capability. They want to project their power to any point of this world. They take control of the channel. They take control of the transportation, the channels, and even in Africa, they have the problem. They can send the fleet to the Africa, solve the problem.
Yeah, but
Even they have the problem in China or in Asia. They can send the third fleet and the armed force to the Asia to solve the problem. So that is an ocean country. So you said why they want to defeat, they want to occupy the Europe because they want to enlarge their territory. That is a land country's thinking. That's a concept based on the land country. Why they call land country? Because they focus on the land. They want to bigger the big territory. The Russia was Russia's nation is rooted in the Mongol Empire. Because before, the Russia was the dependent country of the Mongol Empire. They was ruled by the Mongol Empire for 200 years.
You're not giving
So,
us your opinion. Do you think,
they-
what Russia's doing is wrong? In your opinion, you're not giving us your opinion.
My opinion
Do you
is
think what Russia is doing today is wrong? Wrong. Do you think what?
these two big military groups compete each other.
I understand
Yeah.
that as well.
Yes.
Do you think what Russia is doing is right or wrong?
Oh, in this world is not so
Ukraine-
simple. Size this wrong,
I can-
that's right.
but-
This complicated.
There's a logical argument for them to do what they're doing.
Yes, this is a
They
very
don't want
complicated
NATO encroachment.
situation.
They don't want NATO
Yeah,
encroachment, right?
Russia people they have their own logic. They have their backgrounds. They have their reasons why they start the Ukraine wars. But the United States and the UK people they have their background. They have their thinking why they will stop the Russia in the Ukraine. So two people, both sides, they have their logic. We cannot say this is wrong, that one is right, this one is right, that's wrong. It's too simple. The situation is the two military groups, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea groups. They compete with the United States, US lead the NATO groups. So those two groups for the geopolitical competition now. So in the Ukraine and Middle East and China and in Taiwan. So those two groups they compete each other. Because we cannot see that which party is wrong, which party is right.
I could also argue that I could also argue that NATO shouldn't be in Ukraine, in my opinion, personally.
Should be the Ukraine.
No, Ukraine shouldn't be in NATO.
But they want to, brother. They want to.
Whether you
They
want
want.
or not.
No, but
it's
that's
simple. It's as simple as this, right? Logically speaking,
Yeah.
if Russia were to build a military base today in France, I don't think the UK would be happy. If Russia were to build a military base in Cuba, the US wouldn't be happy.
But
it's not. No. If you're a country that is that borders a superpower, i.e., Russia, China, or the US, you would not want Russia or China near you, and it's the same other way around. So for the past 34 years, we've seen NATO.
You think that Ukraine should not become the NATO members
I
Yeah,
personally think
you
the
know,
whole reason
from
behind this-
from your appointment, the Ukraine,
necessary provocation. Why do it?
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. My
what
person, that's my
about the-
But
personal.
Ukraine people, they would like to become the member of the NATO. Why? They feel safe if they become the NATO. If they become the NATO member countries, they feel safe. They feel safe. They become the Europe Union members. They get more money. They get the more economy, the better the economy.
I completely
So
understand. All those points I completely understand. They would be safer in NATO. I agree.
yeah.
But the thing is, when it comes to international politics, you need to understand what the red lines are. And I think from the very start, Ukraine has been a red line. So you've seen Georgia, Georgia
Yeah.
tried to apply for NATO membership as well. It's not logical for Russia to stay still while all this is happening around.
You know,
Whether
you know, Ukraine. Why Ukraine want to join the NATO? Because of the in the Soviet Union, in the in the whole history of the Soviet Union, Ukraine people was discriminated by the Russian peoples. They do not become better. They are second citizens of the citizens. Let's finish. So why Ukraine people won't become the NATO groups? They become the Europe Union members because they can suffer. They get big trouble in the Soviet Union histories. And after even the Soviet Union collapsed, the collapsed, and Ukraine do not become better. They become more poor. They become poorer and become more troubles. So they want to change their directions before they join in the Soviet Union. After that, they want to join in the Europe Union. So that's why the Europe because they suffer in the Soviet Union, the histories.
I just have a, just have a point to that as well. Not that I support communism, not communism in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But Stalin was Georgian. So when you mentioned that, Russians didn't really like people who weren't. Stalin was Georgian.
I think about this: the Soviet Union gave Ukraine, East Ukraine, Crimea, and West Ukraine. So those territories, which was the West Ukraine was Polish. After World War II, Stalin gave it to Ukraine. Even before that, Lenin gave all of the East Ukraine to the Ukrainian SSR. So I wouldn't really say they were really much discriminated. In fact, a lot of them very much benefited when lots of land was given to them. I know this because I had family that lived in Ukraine at that time. So I mean, there is some people from West Ukraine. Yeah, they don't want to be in the Soviet Union, which makes sense. Why? Because a lot of them come from a different culture, a different background, and a lot of them fall against the Soviet Union. They have Polish background. That makes sense. I would understand why. But people in East Ukraine were very much happy in the Soviet Union.
So
So it's a 50-50.
So yes, a lot of people they are suffering in the Soviet Union. They want to change to the Europe side, but as well, a lot of the Russia people they are ethnic Russia people. They live in Ukraine. They want to go back to the Russia countries. That's why Eastern Ukraine they are vote. They go back to the Russia. They don't want to stay in Ukraine territory. They won't become the part of the Russia. But Ukraine do not want to the annex. They don't want the Russia to annex Eastern Ukraine. So that's why I said if Trump go to the power, Trump go to the White House in this month, 25 days later, and Trump government will offer to the Putin government that we finish these wars, we stop these wars, and we offer you Eastern